Hi, welcome to Restored by Polish, where we talk about how polish helps us with our overall mental and physical well-being. I'm Krista.
I'm Jacqueline.
Yay!
And I need a little help with my mental well-being.
She's back. So yeah, we all need to do a little round of applause that she's back here with us. She might not be 100%. Yeah,
I'm sad, so I'm not gonna fake smile.
Okay, this is as good as it gets for right now. So, which is understandable with everything that has gone on in your life. Yeah,
we lost two of the wisest humans in our life.
Yeah, it's not easy to go through that for sure.
It's not.
Yeah, and then I also explained to them what was going on with your son and
daughter-in-law. Their house is a hot mess.
Yeah,
it's a mess.
So yeah, one thing after another. Yeah, because I don't think I updated them with the whole termite situation too. So yeah, they went from black mold to termites to it's
just gonna be a while. They're gonna be staying in our trailer for a while.
Yeah,
in our RV.
Yeah,
which is fine, but we can't go camping now.
Exactly,
because they're in.
You'll just have to come to the cabin.
I know, but our daughter wants to camp, and we're like, well,
they can come up and camp right near us. Remember?
Who? Oh, yeah, our daughter.
Yeah, you can come up with they've got their rig now, so
true.
Yeah, they can come up.
We'll figure it out.
Exactly.
So I need some help with my overall mental well-being. So maybe this will help us.
Exactly.
Help me.
That's what she needs, a dose of polish in her life. That's what you
that's
need.
definitely what I need.
Restored by polish, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So the first one we're working on today right now is this video, which is our next polish pickup, which is so exciting. Again, I'm always excited about. What am I not excited about polish pickup?
I know.
So yeah.
This one is a RBP creation.
And it's a fun topic.
Yeah, the national parks and monuments.
Yeah.
And immediately I thought of Yellowstone because that is in our state.
Yeah. Half in our state.
Well, partially.
Partially in our state,
I mean, it is in Idaho.
Yeah.
And we've been there, and it's pretty phenomenal.
Yep.
So, yeah, the polish is inspired by the geothermal features. The pools.
Yeah, the geysers. The pool.
They're not active, though.
They're not active.
They were geysers, but they're just hot pools now.
I know, and the water is so incredibly. I just went with my oldest son.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
If you haven't been there, you should definitely go.
It is amazing.
It's like I've never seen anything like it anywhere else.
Yeah, it's
unique to this area, and it's like some of the pools are like rainbow.
Although it makes you a little nervous because we're like sitting on top of a giant volcano.
True. Yeah, whatever.
So there's actually a really cool national park that's just to the west of Yellowstone, which is Craters of the Moon.
Yeah.
Which is basically the little volcanic funnels that have come up that are now they've made like craters but if you look at it, the Earth's crust is floating on top of this volcano underneath here, and it's causing, as the Earth crusts move, it's causing all those little holes to pop up, and
I mean, we are in a pretty active area.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So we just had a major earthquake in 2020 here.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
We were up here in the lab, and I was like, that's weird. There's something shaking, and I was like, oh wow, I think we're having an earthquake.
I know, I called you right away. And you're like, welcome to having an earthquake, because she's from California.
Nope, I'm not.
Well, lived in California.
I'm from Georgia.
So yes,
don't get it wrong.
She was in California, so
I have lived with earthquakes.
Yes.
So yes,
we never have though. So that was really interesting. And you know what happened in our house? So the walls started shaking, and it was during the pandemic, so everybody was home, all the kids, everybody was home, and my husband started yelling at our kids because he thought that they had the music turned up so loud that the house was shaking. I'm like, I don't think it's the music. Something else is going on. We had a 6.5 earthquake.
And it was pretty crazy up here because you could feel the sway.
Yeah,
upstairs.
I'm sure.
I was like, this feels like an earthquake.
It was wild. So anyway, we are in an active area, which is what caused really Yellowstone and made those really cool geothermal.
They're really cool.
Areas.
The geothermal pools. So this one is called the Sapphire Pool. I might have mentioned that.
Yes.
So it's very.
What's the name of the polish?
Sapphire Pool. We just
Sapphire
we named it after that particular pool.
That actual pool. Okay.
And we've been there as a family, and we have pictures in front of it, so that's kind of neat.
Nice. So it's got some sentimental value.
It does.
All right. Well, let's get the camera turned around, and we'll talk about this beautiful polish.
All right.
So here is this beautiful polish. And let's, I always like to start with the little label. So it's called the Sapphire Pool. Of course, I'll insert the inspiration pic so that you guys can see where this idea came from. So why don't you go ahead and let us know what you and Rami came up with here for this pretty polish.
Well, first off, look at our new labels.
Oh yes,
I'm excited about those.
So here we go.
I like our new labels.
Exactly. So yes, but I really do like the new labels.
Because now you can see the polish
Yeah, it's
through
not.
it.
So I don't know if you remember, but our old ones were actually like solid.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really see the polish through it. So now we've got the.
I don't think anyone can appreciate how much work it is to get a good label.
Yeah.
I.e. finding the right company and finding the right materials and
right fonts and getting it the right
and
size.
We won't bore you with that, but
Yes,
Rami made this polish, and it is believe it or not, it's actually a crelly, just slightly a crelly.
Okay.
And it's
slightly acrylic, as in like one step away from being a jelly.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really barely acrylic.
Okay, but it still gets to full coverage really quickly.
It does.
Okay. Which is amazing because I can see these glitters really well through this.
So it's full of holo glitter.
Okay.
And
so it's basically a teal crelly.
And it has a variety of turquoise is what I'm calling it.
Okay, turquoise.
Turquoise,
yeah, because that's what the
teal,
pool looks like.
whatever.
Yeah.
Sapphire.
Which is weird that they call it sapphire, because sapphire would be
blue.
Is like navy blue, yeah.
But it is called Sapphire Pool.
It is.
So at any rate, it's got various turquoise holo glitters in it and some silver.
So it has turquoise holo and silver holo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
And there's some shreds and there's some glitters and there's just a little bit of everything in there as far as shapes and sizes.
Okay.
So
super pretty. All right, well, let's take a look.
You can, please excuse my nails right now. They're terrible.
No excuses, girl.
No, I wore polish for my dad's service, and that's it.
She did, which was a beautiful service, by the way.
Sweater weather. I wore sweater weather.
Yeah, I was pretty with it. Oh, this is really pretty.
So there's first coat. So it is a pretty heavy coverage.
Yeah.
For the type of polish.
I mean, obviously it's going to need to be built up a little bit more, but for being able to see those glitters as well, that was actually pretty good coverage for that.
Well, she made it and I was like, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a pretty polish.
Yeah. I know when Jacqueline was testing it, she always has it on and we were walking, and when I saw it out in the sun, I was like, oh, that's really pretty. Like, I really like that.
You're a sucker for any kind of holo, though.
Well, holo, and then just I like that color too. So super pretty. All right, so you can definitely see we get good glitter dispersion there. Pretty smooth very smooth formula. I didn't really have to do any kind of manipulation. It went on pretty evenly, right? So sometimes when you have these kind of polishes, you expect it to be a little bit more patchy. I mean, it's got some little areas, but it was actually with just a couple strokes there, it went on.
Well, and to
evenly.
be fair, Krista hasn't ever touched this polish until now. And
yes.
That's typically how these videos works.
Yes.
Krista touches them when we do this video, because prior to that, she hasn't really done anything with them.
Other than just look at and
okay
the colors,
but not
and
like she hasn't painted.
Add more this or something.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't actually physically seen them until we come here, but I give my final okay on those. Yeah, so color wise, right? Color and ingredients wise, for sure. Okay, let's pause for a second, let that dry, and we'll come back. All right, we decided that we wanted to do the next coats on camera so that you guys can get a look at that. So we're just going to come here and do the second coat here.
Actually, this one's pretty opaque in two.
Yeah.
But you can do 3 if you just want more glitter.
Yeah, I would think it might get a little chunky monkey if you...
It's fine. I mean, you can do it either way.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if I would want it to be... I think it would actually get too dark, but I mean, I guess you could.
Well,
yeah. If you have really long nails, you might have to.
Well, all of our Swatchers did it in 3, I think.
Oh, did they? They probably did really, really thin coats. Then.
Yeah, not Krista coats. Krista paints it on like it's, you know.
I slather it.
Yeah. So
I do it like icing.
So 3 for a normal person and 2 for Krista if you're a heavy polisher.
Yes, I am a heavy polisher.
But I mean, I like that it's so opaque in 2.
Yeah,
I don't think I've made a... almost jelly.
I just think if you're going to do 3, you better do it in really thin coats, right? Although, like this one I have on, I did in 3 coats, and you know, I think that sometimes if you do
it's just preference.
Yeah, exactly. So super pretty. All right, so let's we're going to put a top coat on there so you can get all the yummy goodness on it. So let's pause for a minute and let that dry, and I'll put the top coat on.
All right.
I put that nice glossy top coat on there, and that really made a huge difference in all the sparkles. Like, I see tons of sparkles in there now, which, you know me, if it sparkles, I'm a magnet to it, right?
There are some more light.
Oh yeah, she's putting some auxiliary sparkle light in there, huh?
Now you can see the holo.
Yeah.
It's pretty hollow.
It is very hollow. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and insert all of our swatch pics. I mean, there may be some video if we have it as well. So.
Oh, we do have a really nice video courtesy of Ebony.
Oh, awesome. Great.
We do have a nice video.
I will, and she's talking about Ebony from Crazy for Polish. She's one of our swatchers. So I will insert that in here too at the end of this, right after here, so that you guys can see all the different swatches on different skin tones, the video. So before we go though, you got to tell me what are the stats on this one?
Cap is 100. Might be able to make a few more than 100.
Okay, so
if we sell out.
If you sell out, there might be an
additional.
Okay.
I know I have enough ingredients.
Okay.
That was not the case for last month.
Yeah.
I did not have enough extra ingredients, and I was dealing with
everything else going on. So what about price?
$11.50.
$11.50. All right, $11.50 for Sapphire Pool, cap of 100 or so. Any other questions or comments about this polish, please leave them below and we will answer them. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the swatches and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.